All right, you guys, welcome back to our next session. We've still got lots of great content to share with you, lots of great sessions. Hey, we're just getting started, you guys. We're just getting started still. It's the first day. 2 more sessions to go. Some great sessions coming as well today, all day tomorrow, all day Saturday. And the best is still yet to come. Our next speaker, you guys, is going to blow you away. Chris Cobb is from the UK. And so it's great that ClickBank, it's not just a United States product, it's an international product that many people in many nations all over the world can tap into this service and start using it. Chris is from the UK, and he has built a system where he is able to generate, and this is for real, $1,000 a day in ClickBank. And I just was just a little bit curious, does anyone want to know how he does it? Say yes, me? Would you like him to show you a system where he's able to produce $1,000 a day, every single day, and let that be your system that you can use as well, yes? All right, we have a tradition here at the ClickBank Masters. Would you please get on your feet and welcome Chris Cobb to the stage.
I'm all the way from very near London in the UK. I just want to check, before I start, I want to check I'm in the right room. So who here fancies making an extra $2,000 online? I didn't see all the hands. So who here fancies making an extra $5,000 online every month? Still not quite all the hands. So I'm going to say $10,000 a month online. Okay, I've got you now. I've got you. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a dry throat. I make, as Jeff said, I make about $1,000 a day online every single day. That's through my ClickBank business. Through my entire online business, I make about $100,000 a month. And that is set to reach $100,000 a week in the next 7 or 8 weeks. Am I in the right room? Yes. All right. This is a ClickBank event, so can I just have a quick show of hands? Who here has a ClickBank account? I know the question was asked earlier, but I wanted to ask it again. It's very relevant. So not quite everybody in the room, but for those that raised their hand, can you keep your hands raised if your account looks like this one? This is one of my accounts before I've implemented one of my systems on it. So I've got a series of accounts here. If you just check the dates on each of these screenshots, you'll see that it was yesterday, February the 17th. Every single one of the next screenshots is my ClickBank account, and it was taken yesterday, okay? So what I've done with the next screenshot is I've started to implement what I call my AIS system, my automated income stream system. And you can see that it's started to happen. We've started to make a few sales, yeah? The next screenshot is a little bit more. The system has worked a little bit more. It's a little bit older. And as you can see through all of these accounts, exactly the same dates. I took these screenshots yesterday, but the accounts are making more and more and more money, okay? And here's another one. So you can see that this system works. It works across a lot of accounts, and you can see that all of these are working every single day. Okay? This stuff is real, ClickBank is real, and they pay you. Here's another account, okay? Just wanted to show you this stuff to show you that I know what I'm talking about, and more to the point, to show you that this stuff is real. Here's another account. These are all my accounts. Anyone fancy a piece of that? Here's another account. All of these are my accounts. And what happens when you get to a certain level is you get something called a ClickBank master account, which allows you to pull all of your ClickBank accounts together. So what you're seeing here is the month of February, all of my ClickBank accounts together. So hence my 1K per day system. I make a minimum of $1,000 every single day through ClickBank. I'm in the right room, yeah? But who am I? Just over 5 years ago, I sat in a seminar very, very, very similar to this in the UK. And at the time, I was in a little bit of trouble. I won't use any stronger words than that. But that was why I was in that room. I was over $60,000 in personal debt, brought about through college, through the discovery of something called a credit card, through the discovery of something called a loan. Anyone relate to that? And I'd got myself into a little bit of trouble. So I went along to this seminar to learn about this thing called internet marketing and making money online. I was just a normal guy sat in that room, no special skills, no experience, no knowledge. It was all brand new to me. And it might be the same for you today as well. But don't panic. I sat there. I made lots and lots of notes, and I took the right action on stuff that I saw that weekend. And I talked about it to my now wife, Victoria, and she said to me, because I talked and talked and talked, and she said to me, will you stop talking about it and just do it? So from the UK, that's her message to you guys in the room today. It was the biggest kick up the backside that I could ever possibly experience, and it was probably the best thing that could have happened to me at the time. I stopped talking about it, and I did it. So what you're about to see on the next slide is my initial earnings when I first started online, and I was working from a spare room with an old PC in my old house. Now this is a UK business that I'm showing you here. It's UK earnings. But the biggest month there was October 2006, and that's about $50,000 in that month. Okay? Is that impressive? Thank you, that man. And that was the start of my online business. I then took it to the next level, and I was making a comfortable 5 figures every single month. And then I discovered something called ClickBank. So my little UK business that was doing a nice 5 figures a month suddenly went global, and I took it to the next level. That's just a quick screenshot. That's the oldest screenshot I have from ClickBank, actually. 2007, 2009, about $191,000 in that account in commissions there. And what you're going to see on the next slide is just a little flash of some screenshots and some checks that I've received over the last few years from ClickBank. Show you that I've been doing this for a while now. Okay? And in May 2008, I made one of my biggest discoveries to date. I discovered something called the CPA networks. Now don't panic about the word CPA at the moment. I'll come on and explain all this in detail a little bit later. I just wanted to hammer this home, that outside of my ClickBank business, we also do a lot of sales as well. And I'm moving a lot of my business towards ClickBank because of the great stuff they're doing at the moment. So just wanted to show you that we have a lot of income streams, a lot of businesses going on. So over $3.5 million in the last 2 years in product sales. And we now have lists, email lists, totaling, does anyone want to have a guess at how big our email database is? Not you two guys at the back, because you know. It's just over 1 million. It's 1.35 million email addresses. Now, just to put that into perspective, we could send an email to 100 people and maybe make 1, 2, 3 sales, yeah? We could send an email to 10,000 people and make 10, 20, 30, 40 sales. Imagine sending an email to 1 million people. Just imagine that for a second. And we do that pretty much every day across all of our niches, across all of our lists. inside and outside of ClickBank. What am I selling? I'm selling our products, other people's products. I'm selling physical products, skincare products, weight loss products, lots of stuff. Absolutely anyone can do this. I have a memory like a sieve. Does that translate over here? You guys know what a sieve is, yeah? I'm disorganized, and I can often be the laziest person alive. So if I can do this, you guys can do it. I just want to hammer that home. Remember, I was sat in a very similar seminar, taking notes, listening to people, and I took action. You need to focus on your goals and take what I call the right action. Because this business has made me a UK millionaire and also a US dollar millionaire separately. Okay? Separately. Right now, if it's okay with you, I'm going to show you the basics of my money-getting system that will enable you to achieve all of your goals. Show me the money. I taught my little nephew to say that. Their parents weren't best pleased. So whatever your goals are, whatever's driving you, you know why you're in this room now. You know why you got up early this morning. You know why you're here. Whatever your driving force is, whether it's paying off your debts, which is obviously my driving force, owning your own house, buying your dream car, achieving your goals. Whatever they are, you know why you're here. And this business, that of internet marketing, online marketing, and what I'm going to show you, will enable you to do it. This is the car that I bought for my 30th birthday. We were a marketer's dream. My now wife and I walked into the Porsche showroom, and she announced at the top of her voice, "We're going to buy one of these today." So you can imagine how many salespeople came running to us. We were popular. We had 6 salespeople around us. What about this? What about this? I spent £9,000, which must translate to about $15,000 worth of extras on that car. And this is the car that I bought for Victoria, my wife, for her 30th birthday. This is fast. This is a very small, lightweight supercar. It's incredibly fast. That's the one she wanted, and that's the one she got. We also have this Range Rover Sport, which I bought for the family. Does anyone want to see a picture of the family? Here we are. Victoria, my wife, and on the right is Mister, and on the left is Buddy. On the picture on the right, 2 King Charles Spaniels. That's the family at the moment. And this normally gets an R. I bought this for my mum. Her dream car. And we travel all over the world, taking between 6 and 10 vacations every single year. It's just a few pictures there of some of the stuff we've done. Again, I'm just showing you this stuff to show you that it's real. And I often run my business from by the pool, in a hotel room, wherever I am. As long as I've got an internet connection, I can run my business. Top picture there is us in Whistler, Canada. Bottom picture is on a Greek island somewhere by the pool. What you probably can't see in that picture is there's a beer near the laptop. We recently spent an entire month in Australia, October the 9th to November the 7th. This is us in Sydney, Australia. This is us in the Whitsunday Islands. We actually went to a wedding there, which is why we were in Australia. We hired a helicopter. Fortunately, the helicopter dropped us off on that beach, and fortunately it came back to get us. We had breakfast on the beach and dropped off by a helicopter. It was awesome. We owned that beach for a good hour or two. It was brilliant. Here we are in the Ayers Rock, the red centre of Australia. Here we are tasting some wines and looking at kangaroos in the Barossa Valley. And here we are on the Great Ocean Road and in Melbourne. But stop showing off, Chris. Why are you showing us all these pictures, right? That's what you're thinking. While we were away for a total of 4 weeks, my AIS, my Automated Income Streams business, continued to work. You know what's coming, don't you? On autopilot. Are you ready? Are you sure? I can't hear everybody. These are my flight tickets just to prove that I was away at this time. I know you don't all believe me. You can see the dates are on the left, 9th, 10th of October. Oh, seat 5K, that is up the front. That's what happened. I was expecting a clap. Now that's not all profit. That's sales and commissions from that time. We also recently got married on New Year's Eve in the UK. Here's a few pictures of our wedding. I don't actually have a screenshot of New Year's Eve, but I know for a fact that we made over $950 that day while I was getting married. I completely forgot to take a screenshot of it, but you can see on the next slide that I'll show you on New Year's Day that we made 900 and something bucks. We even got a present from ClickBank, thank you very much. A bottle of champagne and some glasses and a little note there, which was fantastic. We weren't expecting that at all. In fact, we got it about 2 weeks after the wedding because we've been all over the place in between. So here's the screenshot. New Year's Day is at the bottom, $933, and I can assure you that I was in no fit state to operate a laptop that day. This thing happens 95% on autopilot. You can see some of the numbers there, thousands every single day. So what you've just seen is something that I call my automated income stream system. I've shown you ClickBank only. ClickBank is approximately 25 to 35% of my business. Okay? Would you like to know how I do this? This is your simple 3-step process to making your first million online. Step 1, find yourself a hungry market. I'm going to run you through a few ways in which to do this. I know Jeff's spoken a little bit about this already, but this is very important. And I know it's been mentioned again already, but competition is not a bad thing. In fact, you should look for competition. It highlights that there's a market there. Give away something of value. That's step 2. Massively important. I was chatting to a friend of mine the other day. He phoned me. He's thinking of setting up an online business because of some of the stuff we've done. And he didn't understand the value exchange. He thought people would just opt into his list because it was an option. Now, you might do that with Facebook because you know what you're going to get with Facebook, or if your friends have sent you somewhere, you know why you're opting in. But 9 times out of 10, you don't know why you're on the site, so you need to give value in order for that name-email exchange. That's going to allow you to build a list of subscribers, right? Okay? So step 1, find a hungry market, and the best place to look there is ClickBank. You can also look at your interests, your hobbies, or maybe some products that you've bought in the past. You can look at something called the Google keyword tool, because people must be searching for what you are offering. Okay? I'm going to run you through a few screenshots of this in a second. And another good way of identifying a market is to have a look at Twitter, have a look at Facebook, because if people are tweeting on it, if people have groups on it, chances are you've identified a market. People are interested in it, okay? Now, finding a hungry market with ClickBank couldn't be easier. You go to ClickBank, you click on the marketplace link, and what it does is it throws up this menu, which you can see on the right-hand side there. All the different categories of products that can be sold through ClickBank. So what I've done here is I've clicked on ClickBank, I've clicked on Marketplace, and you can see that I've clicked on Health and Fitness. Okay? In the next screenshot, you can see that I've identified 2 products here by clicking on the Health and Fitness. There's a Truth About Abs and a fat-burning product. Now, what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for a high gravity score. Because what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a product that people are selling, affiliates are selling and making money from. So that's what I look for. I look for a high gravity score. And what you can also see from this screenshot, you see where it says stats in red, you see where it says future dollar. That tells me that there's a rebill element to this product. So I'm not just going to get paid once, I'm potentially going to get paid over and over and over again from this product.
Chris, just real quick, what do you consider a high gravity score?
Yeah, good question. It depends on the market, depends on the product. But normally anything over 50 is good. It shows people are making money from it. Yeah. 50.
And when you say the stats, 2120, how do you know it's competing?
Because it says future dollar.
Future.
Yeah, you're looking for that future. That shows you that it's not a one-time sale. That shows it's a rebill. Now, this is also something that I would use. I would actually go to the Google AdWords keyword tool. And if you're not quite sure how to find it, go to Google and type in Google AdWords keyword tool. It'll be there at the top. So what I've done here is I've just checked on this keyword to see that people are actually searching for this. So if you look here, it's a bit small. It's actually, I've searched on fat burning, and it's shown that 33,000 people are searching for that. So basically, if people are searching for it, it's identified a market, right? So people are looking for content, they're looking for help on that keyword. Okay? Give away something of value. This can be an ebook, it can be a report, it can be a video, it can be an email course, it can be a free tip. We do all of those listed there. The free tip example is a Forex product that we have. We actually give people some tips and some share dealing products as well. We give people tips for a few weeks to prove that our service works. We give away ebooks, reports, videos, email courses. Remember I mentioned the value exchange at the start. This is what I'm talking about here. You have to give something away of value. You could also create your own content from scratch, or you can rework material that you already have. Another great resource is master-resale-rights.com. Okay? Now, Master Resale Rights is a fantastic resource, as I said. Basically, if you don't want to create anything, if you don't want to write anything, you don't even want to rewrite anything, you can go there and you can find stuff to sell. But what I use it for is I use it to find stuff to give away. So somebody's opted into your list for maybe a weight loss list. You can go and find yourself a weight loss product to give away. This took me about 10 seconds to find this product. Ebook and audio PLR for $5, which you can obviously sell. In this case, I can't give it away because in the distribution rights, which is listed as part of this product, you see where it says giveaway rights? No. What you're looking for in this example is you're looking for a giveaway rights? Yes. That means you could buy a ready-made report, ready-made audio, ready-made book for $5, $10, $15 and give it away to create that relationship with your list. That all make sense? Good. Build a list of subscribers. I'm pretty good at this. In exchange for name and email, you can then send your free content. There are 3 different types of lists that I personally collect. I collect something called a direct mail list, which is a postal list. So it's the address of the person. So I can send letters. I obviously collect email addresses, telephone numbers. In this case, it's mobile phones, cell phones, right? I send text messages to those cell phones. So importantly, you need to decide what information you want to capture at the outset. It's once you decide what information you want to capture, you can then set up what's called a squeeze page to capture that information. So do you need the cell phone? Do you need the postal address? Do you even need name? Some of our pages, we just collect email address. I've got some squeeze page examples for you now that I have and run and test on a daily basis. Would you like to see those? Yes. This is a template that we've used across a lot of markets. And I just want to talk you through the thinking behind it. You've possibly seen one of these squeeze pages as well out there because they're very common at the moment. The warning headline is merely there to capture your attention. The text next to that is a reason to read the next line. And then if you see, the whole page is structured pointing you towards the name, email, and the button, right? Visually, it steers you towards what I want the visitor to do. Does that make sense? It's a very, very powerful squeeze page. This is another one of our squeeze pages. We're giving away a free website, and you can see the big words there, the word free, the word wrong, freebiz website. This is a squeeze page we've been running for about 2.5 years now. I haven't been able to beat it at all. But here's what we did. We used something called Exit Splash, which is made by a good friend of mine, Dave Gwindon. And we put behind the first page our second best converting squeeze page. So if they say no to the first page, Exit Splash pops up and they see this page. Does that make sense? That's Exit Splash and the power of using you know those little annoying pop-ups you've seen? I use them when I'm capturing name and email, when I'm giving away some value. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it there. But when you're saying, buy my product for $50, buy my product for $40, buy my product for $10, have my product, I'll give you $20, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. But when I'm giving something away of value, it works. It's very powerful. We turned a 30% converting squeeze page into about 48% using that technique. Sound cool? This is one of my client's squeeze pages. I do have his permission to use this. He had this converting at just over 45%, just as an example of maybe another template that you might want to try. Now, if you wanted to use this template yourself, if you go to chriscobb.co.uk/template, you can actually download this template. Okay? Obviously, if you're in the weight loss market or the skincare market or the get out of debt market or whatever market you're in, you can change the warning headline so it's relevant to you. Obviously, make it factually correct. Emphasize the benefits of opting in. So if you're giving away a free report, free video, whatever it is, make it clear and use that template. Is that cool? Yeah, it's the whole, it's the folders there, so you can open. Yep. You can use the source. Traffic. So let's say we've set up our free gift, we've set up our autoresponders, we've set up our squeeze page. Now we've got to go and get that thing called traffic, haven't we? We've got to go and get visitors to our web page. We can try AdWords, SEO, blogs. We can try and get affiliates, JVs. How would you like to outsource the generation of all of your traffic? Does that sound interesting? To pay only on results and to have as much traffic as you could ever possibly need or want. Welcome to my world. But traffic is never a problem. Okay? In May 2008, I discovered something called the CPA networks. And this is going to blow your mind, I promise you. This gave me sleepless nights when I discovered this. This is when things got fun. You ready? Yeah. Top right is a screenshot of us processing $750,000. Bottom right was a completely automated income where we made just under $200,000. Another two projects here, 31,000, 21,000. Another two projects, 100 grand, 200 grand. That's about $1.3 million you've just seen there. Using this particular technique, I built an email list in excess of 600,000 in 6 months. And every morning, my business makes at least $2,000 in rebills and over 6 figures each month. I call this system my 2K PDBC. I have to get this right now, I'm on camera. 2K per day before coffee. But I don't rely on tens or hundreds of affiliates or one traffic source. I use the CPA networks, and the networks have access to thousands of affiliates, which they call publishers. Okay? So how on earth does this work then? A CPA network is basically a traffic broker. Like I said, this stuff gave me sleepless nights. It's big. Then you have something called a product owner, a vendor, and they will have what's called an offer, so they'll have something that they're offering. Everyone with me? The publisher will send traffic and get paid on a specific action, right? So what you then have is this. You have a publisher sending the traffic through a CPA network affiliate link to the offer. Okay? Now CPA, there are 2 types of CPA. There's something called a cost per lead, where you'll get paid on every lead, or you will pay for every lead. So let's just use a simple example there. That can be an email address. So you can effectively buy email addresses. You can also get paid on a sale, or, wait for it, you can buy customers. That's the part that gave me sleepless nights. Everyone with me? So let's look how this works as an affiliate, as a publisher. So if we're sending traffic through our CPA network affiliate link to a squeeze page, we will get paid on every single lead, let's say a name and an email address, that opts into that page, right? So as a quick screenshot here, you can see that I got paid, in one instance, $2 a lead and $3 a lead. And no one actually had to buy anything. We have many, many, many of these running on a daily basis. The cost per sale offer from the point of view of an affiliate or as a publisher, we can send traffic through the CPA network affiliate link to the offer page, and when a sale is made, we get paid. But we get paid big commissions. In this case, I sold a $4.95 product. I got paid $48 for it. That's what you should be thinking, yes. A $4.95 product, and I got paid $48 to sell that product. Let me just run through a quick example. This is my best example to date. I sold 56 of a $1 product. So in normal instances, you'd get paid maybe 50% of that, 60% of that. So it's not really a big deal, is it? But in this case, for every sale that I made, I got paid $45. So $2,500 or 4,500% commission. Sound cool? The question you should now be asking, why? Or even how? There's one on stage right now. Why would someone pay so much for a customer? It's because a customer is worth so much more than a lead or a prospect. Let me explain from the point of view of an offer owner. So in this case, we've got 5 boxes there, right? 5 publishers, but that could be 500, it could be 5,000 people sending traffic through their affiliate link to my squeeze page. And what I would do is I would build a list and I would pay for every single lead coming through that process. So I could build a list and I'd know my costs up front. That make sense? But where it gets very exciting is where we put this slide up. Because I could have 5, I could have 500, I could have 5,000 people pushing traffic towards my offer, and I would only pay when a customer bought my product. So why does that work? How does that work? Why would I pay $48 for a $5 customer, right? It's because of this magic thing called a rebill. Let's say we've got a skincare product, and we know that it rebills at, let's say, $60 every month. And we know that the average person for our skincare product stays on for 10 months to make the maths easy. So we know our value of a customer is $600, right? So what would you pay to make $600? You also generate a buyer list, and you also have an upsell. I know upsells have been spoken about today as well. Do you see how it works? You see how powerful that is? Once you get the rebills going and flowing, you're able to do 6 figures a month, you're able to do 6 figures a week. We're going to be looking at 7 figures a month very soon with this process. This gave me sleepless nights, guys. I'm both a publisher and an offer owner. So both sides of the fence. And I also recently bought the fence. Because of the power of this model, I actually recently bought a CPA network. How cool is that? Why the CPA networks work? They work because everybody wins. The publisher wins, the network wins, the offer owner wins. As an offer owner, you can get as much traffic as you want. The network are taking a cut on all the action, and the publisher is getting paid. At peak, we've had 9,000 leads a day coming into our business. We're currently buying, for one project, 50 customers a day. That are all adding to that rebill every single day, every single week, every single month. The CPA networks, much like ClickBank, always pay on time. And you can actually do this in any market and either get exactly what you want as an offer owner or get paid 100% plus commissions as a publisher. Why the CPA networks do not work, sometimes there's an element of fraud there because when there's big bucks at stake, people try to abuse the system. It's big players only. The cost per sale model that we're currently cranking up is $17,500 a week to start. So it's normally a massive buy-in, big upfront fees to get started. We can help you get started with the CPA networks. Obviously, it's a royal we today. I don't have any of my team with me. I normally do. Firstly, as a publisher, where we can buy leads and buy customers afterwards. So I'm going to get you started as a publisher, as an affiliate. And you'll see this all link in together now because I've been talking about CPA, CPA commissions, ClickBank, and list building. So you'll see it all knit together. This is what we do. Firstly, you need to sign up with a CPA network. And what you need to do here is you need to have a website, you need to have a proven track record, you need to pass a telephone interview, you need to be able to send traffic, or go to this link and they will approve you. That cool? Sorry? CBM, ClickBank Masters. And what you've got there is you've got 3 links to some of the CPA networks that I work with. Okay? How I use ClickBank. I use ClickBank for the rebillable products, as I've already alluded to, and also the upsells. So if you think about that for a second, what I'm doing with the CPA networks is I'm getting an element of all the rebills and all the upsells up front. And what I'm doing with ClickBank is I'm getting them ongoing. So I get the rebills ongoing. This is commission that I would not get with CPA offers. So basically you get paid up front with the CPA network and you trigger the rebills and you get a piece of the upsells as a ClickBank affiliate. Not quite sure you can see this one on the screen here. But what it shows is a lot of rebills coming into one of my ClickBank accounts. So you can see that I trigger these and they come in every day, every week, every month. This is also for one of my products taken on the 17th of this month. And you can see a lot of those transactions for this particular product are rebills. Every single day coming in. The upsells, I think this one's a bit clearer, but you can see from the top slide, you can see that one person came in here, bought item number 1, item number 2, item number 5, item number 6. And you can also see 1, 2, 3, 4 in the bottom screenshot. And I also use it for upsells, as I've said. So you can see next to the dollar amount on the right, you can see the different item numbers. So you can see that people have come in here, clicked on the affiliate link and bought different products from this vendor through my affiliate link. So lots of different products and lots of different upsells, okay? In my opinion, you must choose rebillable products. Do you remember I mentioned the future dollar amount earlier? You must choose rebillable products or products with upsells to make ClickBank affiliate marketing work for you. It creates the residual, it creates the monthly income, the ongoing stuff. How does this sound? Do something once, get paid over and over again from it. Sound cool? Sound cool? So you're, in a nice way, you're maximizing the commission from each customer. They're paying you monthly or they're adding to their experience by buying the upsell product. So here goes, guys. The right action to take is find a hungry market. Give away something of massive, massive value. And then build a list of subscribers. With your list, you can then promote CPA offers. So you can promote those cost per lead, cost per sale offers for massive one-time commissions. And promote ClickBank products with rebills and upsells. Make sense? This is what we do. This is what we do on a daily basis. So we have traffic coming through our ClickBank offers. We're sending traffic to other people's offers. We have banners on web pages sending to CPA offers, etc. We're doing this on a daily basis. You got that? Yeah? No worries. I use my own CPA network, other CPA networks, and I also use something called getresponse.com. They have something called Get More Subscribers as a function, as a feature within their account. I'll show you some screenshots of how to do this. Using the Get More Subscribers function, you can build a targeted list of global prospects in any market. Okay? So if you go to getresponse.com, you can sign up with a free account or you can pay monthly for this account. What you'll see on the right-hand side is the Get More Subscribers image. And if you click on that, you can literally decide how many leads you want to buy, how many names and emails you want to buy. And this is targeted because you create the advert which makes the person click and subscribe to your list. So if we wanted a skincare list, your title would be Improve Your Skincare in 30 Days or Less. Sign up to receive my free report on skincare excellence, for want of a better example. You'd then select the campaign in the drop-down list that you want people to go onto. So the list, you would order, and then leads would start coming into that account. So you can literally buy a list. The price was on the previous slide. Yeah, so $89 for 200 leads, $639.95 for 2,000 leads. So I've just shown you how to build a list of 2,000 subscribers there. That would take about a week to come in. They are pretty responsive. The downside with this particular technique is that it's a global list. So if you had a country-specific product, for example, you'd be targeting the global list when only you really want 10, 15, 20%. So that's the one downside with this technique. But in my opinion, it's kind of factored into the price that you're paying per lead, because you'd pay $2.50, $3 for a US lead. In this case, you're spending 30, 40 cents. So it's kind of factored in. Does that all make sense? Your list is an asset. That's the one point I really, really, really want to hammer home from being here today. My online businesses have allowed me to buy over $1 million worth of property in the US outright for cash. I'm a US dollar millionaire, and I don't even live here, guys. I also currently own 11 properties in the UK, and I'm currently buying those UK properties at a rate of at least 1 per month, sometimes 4. But this is the point I want to make. Right now, my lists are worth way more to me than all of those properties. It's huge if you get list building right. And then you can leverage your list. A lot of people will teach joint venturing or ad swaps or putting a product together first. I don't necessarily agree with that. What I teach is building a list first, and then that creates the leverage to go and do those deals, because you've got something to offer then. You have a list. Otherwise you're saying, I've got this awesome product. Please promote, please. I've got nothing to offer, please. I'll give you 100% commission. Go on. It doesn't work. This is what I always teach. And I've had some success with doing this myself. I've got a few select student examples of people that I've shown this to in the past. I've shown this to Mike. He built a list of 817 leads, making over $800 worth of commissions within 2 weeks. Sean, 1,500 leads, over $3,500 within 1 week. Julie, 747 leads, $837 within 3 weeks. Matt and Jonathan, look at those numbers, within 24 hours. And why did they do it so fast? It's because they literally did it on the day, ran home, and carried on doing it. I actually worked with one guy that I trained personally, and as he was riding his bike home from the event, he was making sales. He couldn't believe it when he got home. John, £22,500, so that's about $30,000 in just 1 week. Steve, I still work with Steve, over $4,000 every single month since May 2008. Jonathan, about $5,500 every month since December 2009. Chris M, over $72,000 from one project that we set up in October 2009. Steve, $7,000 a month in rebills. Amy, $35,000 in residual income in 5 months. 35 grand in 5 months. David in the UK, I'll have to convert this, is about $250,000 in 10 months from a standing start. Okay? Not my figures, guys. These are my students. This is my best student result I've had in terms of speed. Cam, he launched his first project just a few months after we first met. That's $31,000 in 9 days. That is not my screenshot, that's his. Okay? Just a quick testimonial from Kamlesh here. Opt-in list is 3,800, 498 front-end buyers, 263 monthly members, all paying $57 a month. Monthly income of $7,500. I knew your system was powerful, but I just wasn't expecting this to happen so fast. Deborah actually flew over from Australia to meet with me. The first month was $66,000 US. We're only just getting started. We've seen the new web pages you put together. So excited, we can't sleep right now. Thanks for all your time, hard work, and encouragement. Simon, we helped Simon launch a product on ClickBank and get some rebuilds going. One rebill cancellation from 32, lots of one-time offer sales. Thanks again for your help, buddy. The product approval before the weekend was a lifesaver. Thanks again for all your time, hard work, and encouragement with this. So I have an offer for you today, guys. An extreme offer. In a nutshell. If you ever wanted to build a list, this is it. This is the one package that you need to get access to. I'm sure everyone agrees that I know a wee bit about list building. I've built massive lists using every single technique there is. We've tried it, tested it, got it working if it does work. I'm someone that continues to build lists today. This is not something that I used to do and now talk about. We do this on a daily basis. You can get paid $30 for a $2.95 sale. Sound cool? You get everything you need to start making money from the CPA networks as a publisher. You get access to my very own unnamed CPA network. You get access to an exclusive cost per lead offer and cost per sale offer, with commissions over 1,000%. Does that sound cool? You're guaranteed acceptance within 3 CPA networks as well. This is an exclusive invite only. I'll provide all the marketing materials and email promotions to get you started as a CPA publisher. Plus, I'm going to give you everything you need to start building a list to become a ClickBank affiliate. Sound good? Your very own ready-made squeeze page, access to my proven autoresponder messages. We send emails every single day. We give our clients the proven messages. So what they do is they copy, paste, send. The really smart ones copy, change the affiliate link, and send. We've had it in the past where people have copied, pasted, sent, and then, I didn't make any commissions, Chris. Yeah, but we did. It works. You get access to my private clients-only video vault, which I basically have created from client questions. So if ever I have a question from a client, I'll create a video on it. And then what I've done is I've created a vault of these videos so you can get access to those past videos, and you can even request new videos. So if you've got a question, and if I can't answer it with an email, I'll shoot a video pointing you towards what that is. You also get access to my List Builder Club webinar series, which again is a group of previous webinars, and we do ongoing webinars as well. Plus, you get to keep 100% of the profits on your very own product to sell. This is DVD footage from a recent AIS event that I held in the UK. And what we're doing is we're running another one in April, which will be filmed and added to this. You're going to get full resale rights and access to the physical DVD product, and, ClickBank will be pleased to hear, the digital version as well. You keep 100% of the profits of every sale made from this product. I forgot to mention that I also own a hosting company. So everything, the squeeze pages, the sales pages, come with free domain and hosting as well. Plus, all of the following. Your very own sales page, written by myself and my $1 million secret weapon, my brother. My brother writes all of our sales copy. Plus, full support and system setup assistance. Obviously, it might be all brand new to you, so we're going to be here to support you and help you through every single step. Get full access to my private clients-only monthly webinar series, and I am holding some one-day training sessions quite literally around the world at the moment. So it's not virtual mentoring, I will actually sit down next to you with a laptop and put this thing together for you. Is that cool? Plus, your very own list of 500 subscribers. I'm going to build you a list of 500 sent direct into your back office and onto your list. Is that cool? You're also going to get access as a free bonus to my Automated Income Stream Home Study course. This is an 18-module course where we go through absolutely everything you need to know about building an online business, building a list, and doing what I've talked about. This is something that we've developed over the last 2 years from everything that we do. Plus a recent project that we ran called the 1K commission system. They give you full access to that as well, showing you how to outsource a lot of the stuff and make, as it says, 1K commissions. I do take cash. For today only, I'm going to make this entire package available Not for $33,500, but for no hype, no BS. This is a massive product package with massive value. You actually get me, and you get training by me as well. So just let me recap on everything here. List Builder Club webinar series, $500. Autoresponder, ready-made, ready-written, and proven, $400. Back office system setup, so we'll actually set up your autoresponders, your messages, your free reports, the affiliate links, the CPA network affiliate links, absolutely everything to make this work, $2,000. My secret video vault of previous videos, and obviously you can request new videos as well. Minimum $1,000 there. And your ready-made product to sell, the DVD footage of a previous event last year and one that we're doing in April. That's worth over $8,000 alone. I'm also going to give you that ready-made sales page that my $1 million secret weapon, my brother, wrote for this project and for us. Guaranteed acceptance to 3 CPA networks, including my own. Absolutely priceless. It's a stumbling block for a lot of people that are looking to get involved in CPA marketing. Ready-made squeeze page set up for you to build that list, to get the subscribers onto your list, over $2,000. Full support and system setup worth over $3,000. And you get the full training day with myself, not a member of my staff, it's actually me. From here, I fly to LA on Sunday for a few days. Then I'm going to Sydney. I'm speaking at an event in Sydney. And then we're going to go and see some of our family in Melbourne. And then I'm obviously back to London. So right now I'm offering some training, quite literally globally, for this month. And if you can't make it this month, then we'll work something out. We'll figure something out. But that alone, I sell one-to-one training packages for £5,000 in the UK, about $8,000. I also sell something called a CPA Extreme package, which is $25,000. I had 5 clients last year that took me up on the CPA Extreme package. Your very own list of 500 subscribers sent direct to your back office onto your list. And that's worth way over $1,000. Plus your bonuses that I've mentioned. The home study course, over $600. And the 1K commission system, which we no longer sell. We've closed that one down. That's worth $994, and we'll give you access to that. So over $33,500 value. Today I'm going to let people in for $1,997. But before I do you remember those Australia pictures that I showed you at the very start? Guys, this is what I'm talking about here. The lifestyle, the freedom, a system that works and can be cranked up to make thousands every day. Here are some screenshots of myself and my wife in Sydney, Australia. We made $23,000 in 10 days that we were there. This is us in the Whit Sundays where we went to Victoria's cousin's wedding, and we also hired that helicopter I mentioned. While we were there, $14,000 in 5 days that we were on that island with a really bad internet connection. Here we were in the red centre of Australia, Ayers Rock, again, very bad internet connection, $8,500 in 3 days. I spent a lot of money on wine in the Barossa Valley, and we saw some kangaroos. In 3 days, $6,500 from ClickBank alone. And in Melbourne, $21,000 in 8 days. This is what I'm talking about, guys. $74,000 in a month, and I was on vacation. This month already, so you can see that yesterday we made over $1,000 when I took that screenshot. That stuff coming in every single day using this system, using these techniques. This Product Extreme package, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this, how I do this, and how you can do this. For the first 10 people that order, I'm going to give you guys 1,000 leads, not 500. Then the next 11, I'm going to give you 750, not the 500 that I've mentioned. This is my rock solid guarantee here. I will guarantee that you will build a list from this system. I bet you've never, ever, ever seen this from stage before. I guarantee that you will make ClickBank sales and you will make money from this system. This is exactly what we do on a daily basis. We're going to plug you into what we do. Copy exactly what we do. Guarantee that all your questions will be answered, and you'll never look back once you get a look at this. Check this out. This month, these are some CPA offers that we run, getting paid per lead on a daily basis. You can see that month of February already, we're over $1,000 there, top right, and $650 on another offer. This is, I need to get to the other screen here. This is August, September, money coming in every day from ClickBank. This is September, October, one account, ClickBank. This is my master account for November, every single day, guys. You can see that coming in. ClickBank. January, ClickBank. And yesterday, this thing still works. That's money coming in yesterday. Does that sound cool, guys? I'm going to be available for questions at the back. That concludes my presentation today. Thanks.